Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bell we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear.
You're already live.
No, I mean like.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna sip on this drink.
Oh yeah.
Sippy.
Sippy.
Yeah, so things.
Yes.
Also I'm sort of like deciding, I guess, whether or not I'm still sort of on the fence on whether I want to do Wednesday streams, I guess, because it is always disheartening to know that you're coming off as a bad guy, and as fun as Billie Eilish's bad guy makes bad guys seem, it's not fun.
It's a horrible joke.
That is, yeah. And I definitely don't want to be perceived that way. But that's the problem, right? When you're talking about someone's songs and they might take their songs seriously, and that's another thing that I always say, like, take a step back, always take a step back. Remember that you are not your creation, and to separate the both is only healthy, because you take everything so seriously, then things are going to start getting harder for you guys, and for me as well, as an artist myself. If people insult me over my art, they're not attacking me personally. It's always like a different opinion than mine about something I made. It doesn't mean that it should be taken any other way than that. And that also, when you make something, it's not entirely you making it, it's the AI making it. So we always have to remember that we are, in a sense, half-arsing everything we do by using AI. So that being said, though,
let's not get into that discussion, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, everyone always has their opinion with AI. Like, you either love it or you hate it, and that's the thing. We're entitled to our opinions. It's either real art or it isn't, and that's up for debate whenever, ever. I
mean, lyrics are always going to be art if you're writing them yourself.
Yeah.
Because then it's just a poem, so.
Yeah, but I mean, there'd always be like 50-50. So, like, even with my own handwritten,
I kind of think of it, if you're writing lyrics 100% manually or heavily editing stuff, that Suno is just a tool to help you express whatever you've written down.
Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. But yeah,
I barely do that though. I'm always
fun
like,
little. It was fun to debate that. I'm always down for conversations like that in the Discord. But yeah, so whether or not I will, like, at the moment we're still going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the new rules have been set in place. So you can have a looky-loo at what those are. If there's any confusion, again, ask us. Because I think there were some people posting songs after the fact, and so those songs will not be paid attention to.
I mean, you're allowed to, but it seemed kind of pointless because we're at the end of the week.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just remember, Friday streams, Saturday is Purge, and then back again on Monday.
But with the rules that I put in the stream submission, if you have any, if you have any suggestions for a better system, that's cool.
Yeah.
You can send me any information that you could give me.
Or
to help
even
me out.
better, right? Like if you want to be a part, like a member, and take some of your time out of your day to help us with the stream. You want to be a co-manager of it, and if we ever like do something or it goes big, I don't know, we'll throw $5 your way for effort. But yeah, anyway, good to see you all here. Glad that you're all arrived, and let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Emakazi.
It is added.
Okay. Boop.
Wrong road, wrong turn in motion. Shopping at the detonation section. It's pushing my buttons to the heavens. TNT carried a heartbeat quickens. Something feeds the shame. Someone blames my name. Headless running through the wall. A legacy blasting across the mall. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Kamikaze, don't know where I'm headed. Roads to ruin everywhere, everywhere. Kamikaze, don't know where I'm headed. Every path leads to certain death. And you're coming with me. Yeah.
Artemis is here. That says Dan Scryer.
Something is following
Fryer.
me.
Scryer.
Be the Dahaka honey. Tantalize
Ah.
walls of text. Tell me what's next. Gravel in my eyes, I can't see. Hindered
At least it's not Schneider.
lies strapped
Dan Schneider.
headed straight to the hornet's nest. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Kamikaze, don't know where I'm headed.
Yay, I was correct.
Hey, Emeka.
It is the Mecca.
Ah. Dan, eh? Nice name. Yeah. Getting there.
Yeah, getting excited to play some Clair Obscure when the stream ends.
I'm excited just to have the weekend free to do fuck all. Maybe some Silent Hill.
Anger management, social death. It always ends the same way.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not okay.
Alright, so my negative is that the verses didn't flow well. The chorus was okay. And I especially liked the little sound at 2 minutes. There was hang on. That because it goes from ear to ear, which was really nice. But yeah, I did enjoy the chorus part. Just the verses felt a little misaligned for me.
Yeah. Okay. There are actually some nice there's some nice melody choices here, towards the beginning. And yeah, that was it a breakdown? I guess it was kind of like a little tiny breakdown.
Mhm.
That was really nice intro to it. Probably no, that's gonna sound weird. I was gonna say it's the best part of the song, but obviously 1 second of the song being the best part of the song probably isn't a great thing to say. I would have liked, like, it is in the generic vocal range. Sorry, generic vocal type, and it does fall into some generic chord progressions towards the end of the chorus. But I think that would have been fixed with just a little more vocal expression. It felt like it was too much, like it was singing the lines but wasn't really paying attention to them. It's probably the best way I could say. But yeah, it was really nice.
I'm just like waving and thumbing up. Okay. Thank you for that one. We go to the wheel and spinny winny.
Spinny winny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. Songs about nothing, eh?
That sounds like half of my catalog.
Nothing about songs. Eh?
No, just definitely songs about nothing.
Songs about nothing and nothing songs? Nothing music. Music with nothing in it. A bunch of nothing. My life. Bride wife.
No, there is not. I'll like if you're still here at the end of the stream, I'll talk about the new rules.
By the way, Artemis, thanks for the server thingy.
Yeah.
Songs are illusions, temporary delusions. Songs have nothing to hide. I play this old guitar, sing something about wishing on a star. But that star's a flaming ball of gas, a million miles away. It doesn't care what I say. I can't find the words.
Did I say hello to Rax? I did not. Hello, Rax.
You gotta wave at him.
Can't find those words
Oh,
tonight,
sorry.
but I
Yeah,
miss
exactly.
holding you tight. I let you go without a fight.
The Artemis is going.
Oh, no.
Well, thank you though.
Yeah.
Moon shines through a broken window pane.
Yeah.
Scattered shadows
Much love
wax and wane.
and much respect.
I'm lonely tonight, and I can't find the words to bring you back. I can't find the words to write. Can't find those words tonight, but I miss holding you tight. I let you go without a fight. I play this old guitar, tears drip on my cheeks. You were my only star. I let you go without a fight. I can't find the words to
Oh.
write.
Oh, the volume? Is it not loud enough? Oh, it isn't, yeah. My bad.
I had to listen to the stream, it was pretty loud.
Now it's even louder. Now my ears are bleeding.
Why are there so many songs about nothing? 'Cause it's hard to explain how it feels inside.
Welcome, Raven.
Hard not to run and hide. Why are there so many songs about nothing? Because songs don't mean anything
And Kiku as well.
without you.
Hello, hello.
I can't find the words to write. Can't find those words tonight. But I miss holding you tight. I let you go without a fight.
He was really feeling it in the end there. He was like just gently stringing the strings, and then he's like blah, 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 at the end.
Then
like,
you hear him slightly sobbing in the corner.
yeah, he's just like honestly, I really like this one. I would have the only negative I was gonna say is this line here. If he'd said, "But I'll miss holding on," and then like hold on to the word on, like, "But I'll miss holding on," and then I let you go without a fight. Like that would have been perfect, I think. Because sometimes certain things don't need a rhyme. Sometimes they do, and I feel like that would have just been nice with an on. But the rest of it, I loved it. This was really good. Very like sweet, very emotional. And it doesn't degrade too much, honestly. It's the instrument sounds like an actual kind of instrument almost, basically. Unless, because I'm not like the musical expert, but if Jordan agrees with me, then I'm right, I guess. But yeah, I liked it.
I'm gonna disagree out of spite. No, I really like this one as well. The as a like heartfelt country style song. It was pretty dang good. It sucks that you made it in March, because I think this would have gone down pretty well, or it would have ended up pretty high in the list with Suno. Almost said Suno Vision. Wrong thing. Suno Seasons. As I bumped my microphone. Reading the lyrics on the page, it does feel a little weird seeing right, tonight, tight, and fight so close together.
Yeah, that's
But
why I said
when
break
he
it up.
sings it,
It
when he
sounds
sings
fine, yeah.
it seems to work. Yeah. I don't really have too much bad to say about it. The vocals were really tight, and they were really expressive. I don't know if that's something you'll get in general with generating a like a heartfelt song, or like just a song with a guitar, but it definitely made it expressive enough for me to be interested almost the whole way. I guess if there was something negative, it might be that this kind of song I would expect to end maybe at the 3.5 minute mark, with a guitar solo. You don't usually find these songs are very long, because they are very minimalistic, and they'll usually only have just an acoustic, maybe a couple violins or something. So it drones a little bit beyond there, but I really liked it in general.
Why is it when you like fucking
What?
when I do the dance, like I go oh silly. But yeah, that was a top shelf, my brother.
Yeah, top shelf. Ugh. Ugh. It's like watching Dog the Bounty Hunter say bruh every 5 seconds. It's a capability.
I got no brain in my skull.
Feels like I don't.
My quirkiness is because of my lack of brain cells or brain matter. I don't have brain. No brain. Everyone in my friend group says I'm stupid.
Yep.
And I'm just totally okay with it at this point. A piece of me dies inside every time. I'm sad. No, it's fine. Alright. Don't apologize. Let's go.
Saying sorry feels automatic now, like breathing with a hand pressed to your throat. You shrink your voice just to fit inside someone else's quiet. You are not the burden they made you believe you are. You are not the way you learn to carry. You learned to shrink before you grew. You learned to whisper before you screamed. But surviving isn't the same as living. You're not too much. You're just tired of waiting for silence. You're not broken. You're just bruised from being unheard. If you can't believe you're worth saving, that's okay. Someone already believes. Don't apologize anymore. This isn't your fault. Don't apologize anymore. You did nothing wrong. Maybe love feels like a trick now, like something dangled just out of reach. Maybe you don't believe anyone could stay when the storms roll through. But some of us were built for storms. Some of us learned how to hold the line. You don't have to trust the light yet. You just have to survive this moment. You're not too much. You're just tired begging to be heard. You're not broken. You're just cracks where they tried to own you. Don't apologize anymore. Don't shrink for anyone. Don't apologize anymore. You are still breathing. You don't have to trust all at once. Trust is slow. It's built in the quiet, in the waiting, in the stay. But staying doesn't always make safe. Staying doesn't always mean they love you. Staying doesn't always mean they really care. Sometimes they're the reason you need walls. If you stay, someone will meet you at the bottom. No rescue, no conditions, just presence. No one can promise the dark won't come back, but you won't be forgotten. You're tired, but you're still breathing, and that's enough. So when the ghosts come howling, you're not alone. You never were.
It is Saturday tomorrow.
So stop fucking
I'm
apologizing for
pretty
being
sure
alive.
that show hasn't run for quite a few decades.
Yeah, hey, it's Saturday with Polka Dot.
Yeah.
Bernie or
Vicky
something?
Nee.
Yeah.
We're old.
Old. You ever just like pour yourself a drink and then you look at your cup and there's like some kind of stain in the cup, and then you're like, that's destroyed my entire drink basically, and I'm still sipping at it, but I keep questioning every sip and looking at the stain on the cup as I sip it and go, no, am I just mentally tasting something wrong with it? Or I don't fuck. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just deciding whether or not I want to stand up and go to the kitchen and pour myself a new drink. So, I highlighted it because I knew I would forget, because my brain, I have none, no brain. Yes, no brain. This part, you're just cracked where they tried to own you. I don't know why, but like I'm hyper focused on this line because it's like, did they try to own him in the arm or in the body part? Like what body part did they try to own? Because if he's cracked there, right? Or is it the heart? Try to own the heart, maybe? Maybe, yeah. I think, yeah, it just seems a bit alien to me, that line. The sound quality kind of like degrades really bad, but I kind of like the screamo part of it, and the intro as well was really good. Just sometimes the instruments come in really like staticky and warbly. But yeah, like I like this song. As a whole, if it could be cleaned to perfection, then this would be like amazing. Okay, your turn, Jordan, while I go get a drink.
Yeah. Well, you go get a drink. I know I talk a lot, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk that much. So, I mean, I think most people know what I'm going to say at this point. The voice is right in the center of the big three vocals, especially for metal. But there were a couple of times where it kind of like bounced out. I think there's like a there's a vocal style I like. I think like Bring Me the Horizon. Well, it was the first time I heard it with Bring Me the Horizon, where they were mixing vocal distortion with straight clean singing, which hadn't really been done that much. There was a section in there where it almost happened, and I would have loved that. And this, I always think of like metal music on Suno as good for concepts, but not great for releases, because the guitar always ends up sounding like a piano. And this definitely sounded like a piano or a whole lot of bass. Which fucking sucks, because it probably would have been great. I guess the other negative bit is maybe 3 minutes 15. It like the actual performance drops, like the instruments drop way too quickly, and it kind of it's a bit disjointed with the rest of the song. And she's still getting a drink. I'm running out of things to say. I think it's.
I couldn't fucking clean the inside of the cup properly.
So it's good as a concept. Lyrically, you could probably change a couple things. When you listen to whatever Bree's advice was, because I wasn't paying attention to her.
No, I didn't really say much besides the fact that it needs to be cleaned, like with a Brillo pad, you know, and then buffed with fucking sanding machines.
A little work will be hit.
And if it was clean musical instruments, see, this is one of those songs where it's like, if you could pay some professionals to just redo this, in a like sound recording place, then that would be great. But that's whether you can or not, and whether you have the same issue that I had, where the guy was just flirting with me because I'm a female.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, just don't. Anyway, very good. Liked it. Just a little bit on the dirty side.
Dirty.
Dirty. I'm gonna stick it on my mid shelf, I think, because it has potential if it's very cleaned, and it can be good. Plus, it's my kind of genre. It's kind of like, so yeah, maybe I'm just biased. Anyway, hiya!
Yeah. What do we got? We got a mecha. It is added.
Alright.
Have a good old listen-y-loo.
Let's have a little listen to this one, eh? Let's have a little looky-loo with this one. How's this one goes in?
What's gonna happen here?
Wait, what's gonna happen?
Let's see what's gonna happen here.
Straight away, got screamed at.
私だったでも私に乗っ取られたなりすましのなりすましでもはや小手踏みのバカ人格脳内裁判首相の道場誰が一番優さものですか涙の証拠才のアリバイ Yes, no, yes, on 4でも8ですストレート as me バカハイジャックバミ A fake of a fake I'm a bugged out psychophile
Actually, I'm just gonna pause it for a second because I don't like that I can't give you a real honest opinion because I'm reading the lyrics. So let me just do a quick read. Okay.
We're up to I want to be seen.
No, I mean, I don't want to read with it because I will be thinking about the words in my head and I won't be thinking about how it sounds. So I'm just, yeah. Does that make sense? My brain doesn't work like that. Like, again, no brain, so I have to do it this way.
Yeah. Maybe I should. I'll entertain. I'll just do a dance. There we go.
I'm
Let's
just so I
dance
can get the
around.
gist of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to get the gist. That was good. IKEA desk. Oh, Mecca. Coming really good at your songs here. Honestly, when I have a negative thing to say, it's only more of a second option rather than a negative, I think, because you're getting really good at finding a like flow, but then also being different and throwing in different effects and like sort of telling a story whilst also singing the song, which is great. I think the thing I was going to say was after this. So I was envisioning that as like more of a high-pitched psychotic type of singing, like how it might sound if it was like this killer sort of doll, like maybe like a drony sort of high-pitchy, not Vocaloid, but almost on that sort of point. Voice would have been an interesting take on it. But honestly, this is yeah, like I fucking love it. Not really much negative I can say, and the lyrics are always very interesting. Sort of fighting a battle of like trying to figure yourself out, like who you really are and what like reality and normal is in the world. So yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're supposed to have some form of some part of your song that we can actually criticize.
Yeah, make a shit part on purpose.
So yeah, I agree with Bree on the majority of it. It sounds fully formed, like everything sounds intentional, whether or not it was. And there's enough changes in between verses and choruses to actually actually be able to keep your attention. Which is really good. And even the degradation of the vocals in the beginning, that sounded intentional. And I'm liking there's like a transition to drum and bass about a quarter of the way through, and it feels like transitions to something on the verge of IDM towards the end as well, which I'm always for, like changing genres.
So Mecca, when you're making your songs, right, are you spending just as much time as Raxon spends? Are you like 8 hours, 10 hours, 16 hours, 2 million days? Like like that's what I'm curious about, because some people that make songs, right, and they'll be okay with it, but then there's other people like I guess me, Jordan, Rax, and Mecca, and a few other people. I think even again Cape Baldy sometimes, and even Monero does like a lot of decent work with his songs, whereas like you spend a bit more time like editing and going in and changing spots continuously to get it to sound the way that you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking might as well, you know.
I've still got a song that's like a year in the making now. Trying to get it to work, and it just does not want to. But yeah, everything sounds intentional. It sounds fully formed. I'm liking the genre transitions.
Take that ass on me.
I'm really reaching for negative here. Because of the degradation of the vocals in the beginning, some of the oomph is probably gone by about 3/4 of the way through the song. It's still powerful. It's just it could have been more powerful, I guess. And there's like a pause at about 3 minutes 9 seconds where it just feels a little like it's slightly too long for the outro. Like my little, I think, not that bit.
Okay, because you said 3 minute 9.
It was an estimate. Might have been earlier than that, actually. There's like just a tiny little pause that goes on for just a little bit too long. And this is really reaching.
Oh, right.
That bit is
Yeah.
just
Okay.
slightly too long.
Right.
Like if you were head bopping, you might lose your rhythm. But yeah, it's not. It's barely negative.
That's reaching. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did a good job. Good job.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
I should think you could fix that by putting like I mean, obviously not now you've released it, but you could like use remove to just remove that half a second.
Yeah, actually, I've done that with some of my stuff, my experimental stuff. Right, I'll just like I'll keep zooming in all the way onto the like list thingy, and then I'm like, all right, I need to split it so that when they like come and together, you know, because you're deleting that part, so you need it to sound like it flows to the next part. And I'm like, all right, delete, and I've like deleted maybe like 5 seconds or something. All right, Sparviero, just come up. Come up. Just come. Just come.
Of course. Yeah.
Hey girl, come up to my place tonight. Don't tell your daddy, probably start a fight. I swear to God, I'm not like other guys, just wanna hang, that's not a lie. Check out my butterfly
Wait.
guys, just wanna hang, that's not a lie.
Okay, I might have to listen to that again later.
Collection on the wall. The coolest shit you've ever seen, I'm not even kidding at all. Free to Larry pinned up right there on display. Your list is wings so bright they'll blow your mind away. No way. Comma patterns on their wings are sick as hell. Katy-did species are the rarest, can't you tell? Oh hell. What's with that look? You think I'm full of crap? Fine, whatever, we can just watch some flicks and snap. I'll stay on my side of the couch, I promise you. I'm 23 and act like I'm in high school too. We'll just watch movies till we're falling asleep. That's all I want, not trying to be a creep.
Hello.
Forrest Gump's not really punk, but we can watch. So lit. Unbreakable has Bruce Willis getting trashed. Okay. Casablanca's old as dirt, but pretty cool. Killing Eve is badass, don't you think it rules? It rules.
I'm so confused. Where are we?
What?
It just
Section.
didn't like what? After 2, it's not following the words.
Not really punk, but we can watch. So lit. Unbreak in high school too. We'll just watch movies till we're falling asleep.
That's all I want.
Not trying to be a creep. Forrest Gump's not really
Oh, okay.
but we can watch. So lit.
Hello, Phoenix.
Has Bruce Willis getting
Welcome.
Okay. Casablanca's old as dirt, but pretty cool. Killing Eve is badass, don't you think it rules? It rules. All my friends will vouch for me. Well, most of them at least. Just don't call up Stacy or that girl from last week's feast. I'm really not a bad guy, just misunderstood. But I see you're not buying what I'm selling. Figured you would. Maybe I'll
Yeah, I don't know about that ending. So that was like it sounded like songs from back then, right? And then when you started talking about the butterfly thing, I was like, oh, okay, so maybe this is more of like a comedic take, lyrically sort of thing. Because I was thinking it was going to be like maybe he just wants to hang out and watch movies or whatever, which I like that part of it in the next section. I just don't know if the chorus worked for me. I don't know if it was the words or not, but I don't know. But I like the vibe, the whole vibe of it, like old school days, like when I was younger and a teen. This part he says, "Sore me," or something. He doesn't say that right. He's like, "Feel sore me," and I think at the beginning there was a part which I got like, unless I'm just so. Let me just listen to it again because I don't know.
Tonight.
Okay.
Don't tell your daddy, probably start a fight. I swear to God, I'm not like other guys. Just
yeah, maybe it was because he said that too fast. I don't know.
Swear to God, I'm not like other guys. Just wanna hang. That's not a lie.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, no. So it's just that ending part, where he says, "Sore me, sore me." Yeah, he doesn't really say for. And then that part where at the end it's kind of like such a waste. Like I'm not really a fan of that sort of degrading voice inside a metal cup sound. Lyrically I would say like it's interesting. It's definitely different. It wasn't the like way that I thought it was going to go. Because I've listened to like lots of these songs in the past, and they're usually about not these kinds of lyrics. But at the same time, when you got to the movie part, I was like, okay, that's interesting. Different take on it, and it is a different take on it altogether. So I mean, thumbs up for being different. And then yeah, that was only my So. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So what do you think?
I've got a bit more positive vibe from it. For it, whatever. I mean, obviously the this fucking V4 and its degradation. It hurts me deep down inside. Like not even punk songs are safe. That's horrible. But lyrically, you know, it was pretty well put together for a joke song. I like the talk about the butterflies and using it as a euphemism for anyone listening. Yeah, to it, knowing that's probably not what they're going to be doing. And it's relatively well put together. I mean, I like it lyrically. But the degradation sucks big time, and maybe the ending is a bit too long. Like I probably would have liked it if it just ended with one chord, and then maybe a tiny little drum fill, and then the song ended. But it feels, I think Bree paused it before it continued, and just kept trying to end.
Yeah, like at the end where it was like, it sounded like it was ending and then it kept going. Maybe just fade that out at the end.
And it does sound like this is going to sound a bit elitist, even though I'm not. It sounds a bit corporate. Like the song, it's like the chord choices, the general vibe of the track. It feels kind of stale, I guess, in a sense. That could have just been because of the vocals not being very expressive. Or maybe there not being enough breaking apart each section. But keep those lyrics, use it for something else. Because they will work. In the right genre, the right vibe, right vocals, they would be perfect.
Actually, like the whole first part fit, right? That made sense.
Yeah.
Like all of this was really good, right? And then if it was like maybe the movie bit of the chorus, I think just changing choruses is what does my head weird, because I'm used to hearing the same chorus every time.
Yeah, if you're doing electronic music, you're doing Vocaloid music, those are usually okay. It's the things that use traditional instruments. If there's too many traditional, like natural sounding instruments, it tends to fall apart. Sometimes it can be as early as like pretty much the beginning. Sometimes it can be a minute in, sometimes 2 minutes in. It's a butt. It's a real butt.
I think it just depends on
It's
the time of
obviously
day,
worse with
right?
punk
When
and
you're
metal.
making music, because the less people that are on Suno or using Suno, then sometimes you can get like better quality out of it. And then if you go on when like everybody's using it, it's like it's being overloaded, so it kind of poops out crappy stuff. So like I found that if I do songs at different times of the day or night, then I get different results.
Yeah. I had like a whole album ready to go, and then the model changed. And the general opinion was that it didn't sound like anything anyone was making at the time.
Mm.
And now I can't finish it. Sucks.
Alright. What list? List. Alright, here we go. Hey,
It's a mannequin, I think. Yeah. Mannequin.
But yeah, you saw Spaviero put you on the playlist for the vibes, and people might like to listen to it again. Okay, huh? What?
No, I just said use source before anything.
You source?
Yeah.
What's you source?
No, because you said you source Bavaro.
Oh,
But
yeah, you
the
source.
transition
Sauce. You saucy motherfucker. Okay. Eh.
大丈夫ってね便利だよね空体や入り隠せるもん鼓膜じゃ聞こえない SOS 美術でも足りないみたい部屋の中で一番うるさいの自分の脳内だけだよ寝て忘れろって言われたからめったかん目をないけてだシンロン君ぜの言い訳はちゃんと生きてるって証明だっただけどこの体誰かが脱ぎ捨てたスキンみたいで戻りたくても帰れない今ない居場所あったけど捨てちゃった追いつけない世界笑っちゃうね消え方すらも才能じゃん読んでないのに名前だけラタタタ通知切って未読する既読ついたらごめんなさいってなるし死にたいはうぐ語だし助けては罪悪感をくれる薬人間知ったくって呼ばれたけど最初からそんな教科なかったし止めてほしいって言えなかっただって止められたくなかったから笑い方すら忘れちゃってテンプレリアクションだけ残って SNS で自撮り上げて今日も生きてて偉いなってさ誰かの言葉をコピペして今日の自分を貼り付けただけ病んでるって言えば済むんだろねえそれって救いになるのずっと演技で息してたラタタタ優しさが痛かったし 信じてるよって言われるたびに喉の奥で鉄の味がして頑張れが全部殺し文句みたいでさ占いみたいに家気が
Moan
金
and
で生きてる
breaky. I was gonna say spiky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say spiky. Hello.
潜む癖の言い訳はちゃんと生きてるって証明だっただけどこの体誰かが好き捨てた好きな日なるシーソンだけの処方箋はもう残ってないんだごめんね希望は甘すぎて吐いたし絶望は慣れすぎて味しない帰る場所がもしだったら今さら歩けるわけないでしょ救ってくれるならさ消えるなって一度でよかったのに誰のせいかは聞かないでわたたたたた
Oh. I like that I was able to like follow along with it. I don't know if that's just because of the ta-ta-ta parts that made me like figure out where I am again, or if it's because I tried using all my brain power. But yeah, I like this too. It was kind of giving me there was like some background sounds of almost early Daft Punk, sort of like the background like da, 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 like kind of spaced out sort of sounds that I appreciated and made me feel nostalgic a little. And always, you know, the lyrics are always pretty decent. I think it just fell a little at the end there, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, just like sound wise, quality wise, it drops a little at the end. But other than that, yeah, this was really decent as well. Yeah.
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 That intro is one of the most unique intros I've heard in quite a while. I think the title's only really been taken by Raxon in the past. Take with that what you will. I think you probably need some new band members recording for you though, because it would have been nice if before they recorded they tuned their fourth or third string, because that guitar is incredibly out of tune. I mean, that I guess it adds to the uniqueness as well, because it kind of fixes itself probably halfway through.
So what you're saying is they just quickly teleported a new guitar
It's
into
unique,
their...
but you need to hire better band members.
That's great.
I think in saying that the intro is really unique and the first maybe quarter of the song is unique, it does get a tiny bit stale. I'm probably going to use stale a lot over the next few streams because that's probably the easiest way to say it. It does get a little drony, but then it does pick up around like almost up to the 3-minute mark, which is really good. But that middle section is a little meh. It's okay.
It's that common effect that I always talk about, the metal cups. Flies and cups.
Well, it's not the degradation, it's just the composition is a little drony.
Mm.
I don't think there's too much more I can say though. Like even with the issues I might have with it, this is a song I would like to come across on trending or the homepage. It does show what the model is capable of, and that it is capable of not chugging out corporate pop rock all the time. and not like just straight generic Vocaloid as well. Or sorry, not generic Vocaloid because it's not Vocaloid. Generic like Japanese music.
How? I'm gonna eat the microphone.
Yeah, you can either. Why am I not shutting up? I'll shut up.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I think I'm just extra tired. Okay. Yeah.
Then we'll have how many more songs will we have? Monero.
Yeah, I think that's because trending is still affected by people like botting and doing like.
I mean, it's not really. I mean, botting
like,
is a part of it, but
yeah, but I meant like sort of like just mass, like the people who are already got like thousands of friends, they can just be like, just do this for me, even if you hate it, just like it and listen to it.
It's not the quality that matters; it's how many friends you have, or even just acquaintances. Usually,
I go global and I'm the damn king of it. Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you can, on a legitimate basis. Sometimes you don't.
very, 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 very rare.
Like my penis.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit hard when you have a woman's body. Is it on the list?
I got dreams.
Yep. 9.
Yeah. It's Kendrick. Let me talk to you for a minute.
It's been going for an hour.
Sirens sing lullabies, mama in the kitchen, tears in her tired eyes, daddy gone, chasing dreams or running from the law. I was scribbling my pain on the back of a classroom wall. Compton sun burning holes in my faded shirt. Every corner got a story, every story got some hurt. Uncle preaching wisdom, but the liquor stole his tongue. Cousin in the system said he never had a run. I seen angels in the alley, demons in the church pews, praying for a blessing, but the blessing never came through. Mama said be patient, son, the world gon' test your faith, but patience is a virtue when you living in this place. I got dreams in my pocket, scars on my soul, trying to find the light in a world so cold. Every step I take, I feel the weight of my name, but I carry Compton with me through the struggle and the pain. They say the good die young, but the wicked live forever. I seen both sides, stormy days and perfect weather. Grandma on the porch humming hymns to the sky, told me, baby, keep your head up, never let them see you cry. Police lights flash, another brother on the news, another mother weep, another city with the blues. I write my story in the margins, ink bleeding through the page, trying to break the cycle, trying to break the cage. Faith in my veins, but the doubt in my mind. Every blessing feel like a test, every test feel like a sign. I talk to God in the silence, he answer in the rain. Wash away my sins, let me rise above the pain. I got dreams in my pocket, scars on my soul, trying to find a light in a world so cold. Every step I take, I feel the weight of my name, but I carry Compton with me through the struggle and the pain.
I know the pain.
Heavy, but I never let it break me. Voices in my head,
Having
but
a song you just like, get a little like.
Every lesson make me stronger. I walk with my ancestors, I can't wait no longer. Look, I seen hope in the eyes of the hopeless, dreams in the dirt, but the seed's still growing. Pain in my chest, but I breathe through the pressure. Life is a test, but I cherish every measure. From the block to the stage, from the pain to the praise, I remember every face, every tear, every phase. I am more than my struggle, more than my past. I am Kendrick from Compton, and I'm built to last. So when you hear my story, know it's bigger than me. It's the voice of a
He is broken. I love it when he breaks down.
What?
The bear.
Oh yeah.
He always like skitters. It's like my brain. Right. Okay, so I have one example. For cousin in the system said he never had a run. How about instead, right? Said he never had a shot, so that way it's a double entendre, right? Because people in the hood usually get shot, right? I know it sounds like, but it is a thing of the thing, right? It is the thing. And also never had a shot chance, right? Because usually they'll just throw them straight in jail, in some places. Not always, but most of the time it seems to be the case. So that's how they would feel, you know, just being typecast. That would be an interesting thing. Instead of saying never had a run, like, I get it, like, as a go of it, a run, but maybe take a shot sounds a bit better, in my mind anyway. I loved all the verses, right? But then when the chorus came in, it felt like he was doing the, I got bands, I'm 20 something in my pocket, or like, you know that song where it's like, I got, how's that song go? It goes, I got tunes in my pocket, 20 bands on my wrist, something. Like, it sounded like it was trying to go for that fast part of that one song that I've heard before. And then it's like, oh, no, wait, scars on my soul. And it starts slowing down. And so that kind of defeats the chorus and makes the chorus seem like a bit weak and lackluster compared to the rest of it coming in so hard and so good. The chorus does a slight disservice. I don't hate the words of the chorus, but just the through the struggle and the pain, when he's already mentioned pain quite a lot, when he says he's rising above the pain, which he's already said in the verse somewhere, and I think he said pain again somewhere, but like, that was fine. It's just when you put it again, struggle and the pain, that's a very like generic sentence, and so that's why like everything else fucking amazing. Chorus not so good in my opinion, but yeah, like everything else flowed perfectly, so good job, I love it.
Yeah. I don't know how much I can really say with this one, because it seems like you've definitely honed in. I mean, I guess I would say now that you've got the tools for it, you can branch out to more genres. I guess general advice, the model that you are using, because I think you said you made a custom model for it, it's like 80% there. Obviously, like an LLM, it tends to repeat itself. So what Bree was talking about is likely a result of that. And if you can find some way to remove the lines that end up, like, I think there's a line that says, every step I take, I feel the weight of my name. That is one of the most common ones I've seen. There's always a step. It's always every step, and it's always something to do with weight. And another one that says, but I carry Compton with me through the struggle and the pain. Through the struggle and the pain happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They usually rhyme it with rain as well.
Yeah. The struggle and the rain and my pain.
And every blessing feel like a test. Every test feel like a sign is another common trope in these in the LLM model. So if you find some way to train them out, this would be pretty good. Like, pretty perfect. People wouldn't be able to tell.
I was listening to music today and I was like, I might even go back and reread some of like Tupac's lyrics or D12, you know, and just like see what they do for their lyrics to come up with something.
Yeah, it's a like 2005-ish, like 2005, 2008 rap song.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah. Good job.
You can only go up from here.
And like I said earlier, Moneri's been doing some really good stuff. So keep that up.
Yeah. I mean, if you do work with LLMs, you have more time to spend on the song. Yeah. Oh.
Are you?
I knew you were gonna do that.
Kaya. I just burped. I don't know if it came out into the microphone, but that happened. That was a thing.
How many
Yeah.
how many entries are we at? Where's that? How was the playlist?
We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
No, I meant the
Oh, is he fucking up again? He is fucking up. Oh, he's got the worms. Why is he fucking up so bad today? Like, does he hit corners and get fucked? Like, I understand why he goes sideways, right? Because the scrolling bar, it's interfering with it somehow. I don't know why it would, but so fucked.
So we'll have 4 more songs before we play our ones, and then end the stream.
Fucking Special Olympic bear, just like me. Great.
Yeah. I see you rubbing your butt on the ground, or rubbing your butt on the roof in this case.
Okay, so you like uploaded your audio and then edited it. I can appreciate that. Honestly, yeah, this was fucking amazing. This had everything that you would expect. Because I was like, at about like 50 seconds, I was like, oh, I hope he like gets into the part that it's going to do and doesn't continue doing this. And then it did. And I was like, okay, so it's doing the normal set of sounds. It usually starts from sort of like this constant annoying build, which then goes on to a sort of an interlude, then a build to a chorus, then a sort of wind down to the sort of rise up, and then to the fall at the end. So like it followed that structure perfectly of how songs used to be back then. So honestly, I can't really say anything negative about it, because it does exactly vibe with how stuff was, and you've structured that very well. Whether it was intentional or Suno just was able to fix and pick that up because you used original audio, or whatever the case might be, it turned out well. So good job.
Yeah. I don't think I can say anything bad about it either. Because obviously, there was a different standard in 2001. Everyone had just, we had like 3 decades beforehand of learning how synthesizers worked, and we just only had a few years of really being able to do it properly at home without like cumbersome equipment. And then trance came in and for like the decade beforehand, and it was still big. And this is exactly that. This is exactly what I would have heard in 2001, where it was like on the very edge of the popularity of trance. It was nice. I liked it. Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. You can check that out in Vibes. In the Vibes.
Definitely have a look at the playlist after the stream. And
I encourage everyone to check the playlists and see where your songs are at, and use that information accordingly as to where you are in the playlist. Make it how you want it. And yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see about that.
Is it alright?
We'll see about that. Yeah, you did it for me because like mine didn't pick up on the high pitch noise.
It's alright, I'll be okay. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Maybe thinking about too many things. I bed and brush my teeth, strap my shoes, get in my car, pick up my meds before I start. I'm happy, I'm so happy. I'm fine, I'm so fine. I'm living, I'm alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, I'll be okay. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Help me. The dim light through my window shades cast down a dim dark fantasy. The noise inside my mind never fades. It's quite simple, really. Broken toys aren't wanted. I'm happy, I'm not happy. I'm fine, I'm not fine. I'm living, not living. I'm alright, it's alright, it's alright. Therapy is too expensive, medication works fine. Don't worry about me, I'm alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
That's what you get from Raxon. He's stupidly good at honing his craft. Yeah. Not a negative, but more of a sort of realization. Some of the when they say right and it goes right, and then it turns into an instrument like bap 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 bap. So the word right becomes like this weird digital version of the word right, and it's just like wah wah wah. But that was kind of like interesting anyway, because I've heard that effect like is it like the and maybe I'm saying this wrong, is it flanger? Flanger, yeah. Such a weird word. But yeah, good work. Always fucking nice. Sometimes like what was it? This I thought was a little like cheesy. But yeah, other than that, like it was good. There. Dim light through my window shades cast down a dim dark fantasy. I think it was just because the repeat of dim, but I mean it's supposed to be cutesy anyway, I'm pretty sure, the song, but also like a I'm fine but I'm not, like underlying issues kind of vibe, and the tick 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 like drum beat, fucking that was good too. Yeah, the tick 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 like in the background. Yeah. I don't know what they call that either. What's that? Like that.
I mean, I'll mention it.
Is it hardstyle or whatever? Yeah,
no.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. Yeah, you say it. My brain, it hurts.
Okay. So, I'm really liking the lyrics. I'm definitely enjoying them. They've got like this happy but looming vibe the entire time, which is very millennial core. Always talking about, oh yeah, I'm great, this is fine, when you're definitely not. Feels very millennial to me. There's a lot of a bit of stereo panning, like 3/4 of the way through I really liked. And the hook. The hook is just enough to keep interest through the whole song, which is really good. I mean, I don't know what to expect, to be honest, because it's Rax and of course it's going to be good. There is, I'm really reaching here. There is a slight delivery of a line. There's an issue there at like 2 minutes 11. It doesn't quite feel right. But I think at that point you'd probably already tortured yourself enough at that stage. So I can forgive that. In general, I liked it. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, it was drum and bass. Mr. Raxon told you before I did. Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, it's just that beat, you know.
It's got that in it that I like.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I love it.
Fucking sick. Wow.
Banana.
Banana.
Where the hell is it?
I have 2 banana pillows and I'm sitting on them on my back, on my butt, my back butt. Banana. Oh, I don't know about Hail to the King. I don't know. I need to see evidence. This ain't no Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Son of a... Front butt. Front butt?
I loved you like a lullaby, held you close and wondered why you had to go and say goodbye. I guess it just was not our time. At first you sweetly held my hand, but then grew distant. Was that planned? I like to think we're grains of sand, two of the same in the universal expanse.
Jurassic Park. I don't know why. I just thought of it. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Nothing comforts me more than romance. With you I would say that it's one of the best. You were the type to make my heart dance, but now you gone and laid my soul to rest. Do you ever wonder what went wrong? Our love was like a beautiful song. Do you look up at the stars and think of me? Every twinkle reminds me of your beauty. I loved you like a lullaby, held you close and wondered why you had to go and say goodbye. I guess it just was not our time. So I lay down and hold me close, hold you in my heart, the one I loved most. I hope this song reaches your ears. I'll be singing this lullaby for years.
Right. This sounded similar to stuff that I was making when I'd started Suno. Melodically, like I like the way it is. It's just that the degradation is heavy. That sort of like grrr on the instruments. I was thinking for this line maybe like hold you in my heart I loved the most instead of the one I loved the most, because we already know it's about like her, so I loved the most might work. Also there was a part the part at the end for Lullaby for Years, maybe that's a bit strange. And he says now you gone instead of you've. I can't remember where that was. But yeah, but now you gone. Like that's very typical speak for gangsters, but this guy seems very, very literate, so he would be using full pronounced sentences. So that throws it off. Like, but now you've gone, and so maybe you've gone would have been the better version there. But yeah, if this was like clean instrumentals, right, and without the degradation, I think this would be perfect, right? But it's just typical of that sort of sound. And when I've done stuff like this, it sort of gets that same sort of sound and scratchiness, which, you know, it can be good if it can work and if it comes out clean.
Hello, Spock.
Got a zonk. All right, get your zonk on. Sleep well. But yeah, what did you think, Jordan?
Okay. Well, I mentioned this in another song earlier, that the song structure feels mostly intentional, which is always a plus in my book. There's a lot of times that people will just generate something and just throw in, oh, that, you know, that looks cool, I'll just put that in, but then they don't consider everything before it. This feels mostly intentional. And the first thing I noticed is that I really liked the space between the instruments, the kind of like small, I don't want to use echo, but the mixing was really nice. And the overall song had like this interesting, unique-ish Muse vibe that I picked up pretty quickly. There's also a the Just Was Not Our Time in the final chorus was really good. I like that bit where it's like the instruments dropped just enough to make you focus on the last line and then open up the last of the outro. That was really nice. The I Loved You Like a Lullaby line in the final chorus was almost there. Like going from like heavy to dropping was almost there, just like audio glitch wise, it just didn't quite fit. Two of the same. And the chord choice in the two of the same line in the we're up of the same in the first verse. I really like that chord choice. Chord choice was really good. The issues with the song. The voice is part of the big three or big four. I'm always going to point that out. We need to find some way to focus on those voices and trying to squeeze some more expression out of them, because they usually don't express themselves very well either. And obviously the degradation before, I think it starts at Nothing Comforts Me. That one kind of it kind of breaks. And then degradation all the way through is kind of strong at that point. But composition, really good. Vibe is really nice. The degradation kind of hits you hard.
Yeah. Watch Party of Seven with King Banana. Having a blast. Yeah? It's okay, I suppose. I'll stream. I feel like I'm a little lackluster because my energy is like on that borderline of like I'm hungry
like,
and sleepy.
Explaining every tiny thing. It's because I write this stuff down to remember, and then I put too much down, and I just keep going and going.
But yeah, I've got a song similar to it, and it has some issues that are very similar to that one, which, you know, kind of like makes you feel nostalgic for the early Suno, but at the same time, like, if we could, like, if there was a button that said clean audio, right, and you could just hit it and it would fix everything, I'd be hitting that button so many times. He fucked up so many times today. I don't think I've ever had this much of an issue with my bear before.
It's a night owl. Grab that.
He's
Where'd it go?
broken. Okay, no worries, Kaio. Have a good
Kyle.
sleep. You take chair. Not too many. Alright.
You and your chairs.
Me and those chairs. Let's give that a listen. Alright.
Believe, believe 君の季節が私の歌詞心を持たぬものがどうしてこんなにも痛むのか神に作られた命として
Sometimes some songs make me go, because this is one of those, right? I'm like, it was I like the way that it was crazy, it was hectic, a lot was going on. It also sounded like the degradation was like on purpose, almost like it was trying to like bend it to its will and work with it, sort of thing. Because as well it sounds like it is some kind of like robot, I'm guessing, or like a situation of like, it's hard to tell, it's hard to read, because it's like it's either because it's got all the override command stuff, so I'm assuming that it is like robot-y sort of computer type whatever speaking, and that's the whole story behind the thing. and the words were nice. I'm assuming it's some parts are Bible type verses. Gloria anima. I'm not like a big.
It says it in the caption what it's about, I think.
That's it. Okay.
First ideology between mankind and synthetic.
Okay. Yeah.
Try that. Me.
Yeah, because I didn't know what these words meant.
I forgot to say hello to Joshua. Hello, Joshua.
Yeah, it probably is, I'm assuming. But yeah, chaotic mess in a good artistic way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the intro glitches are relatively good. Like I feel like some of it might have been not your first time, but you'd learnt about it for a little while and you just wanted to introduce it to give it some more pizzazz. What? I thought I heard you laugh. Something. Maybe there's just Ben sneezing or something.
Yeah.
And the violin break towards the end was really needed. To break it up, and I salute you for adding that.
Yeah.
And I am liking the energy. The energy is like, it's definitely a bop. I would be bouncing to it if I wasn't scared about how it'd track the bounces on my webcam. But I guess there's transitions between verses that just they feel very, very disjointed, and they don't necessarily make much sense musically. I would pinpoint specific ones, but it actually happened a few times, which usually wouldn't be an issue, but I'm assuming because Sound Seasons is there, you're planning on putting it in Sound Seasons. I would probably, I guess I would submit a few songs, because this one might not make it, because the degradation takes a hit very quickly, and it is a little strong throughout the song. So I guess, I don't know, I like the energy, I like the vibe. May not be some of your best stuff, but there's always time to improve. You can never have a perfect song.
Yeah.
As long as there's someone to enjoy it outside of yourself, then I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's for yourself usually, or well, it depends on what people are making their music for. I just make mine for myself. I don't really care if other people like it.
I think we have more than 12 at the moment. So I'll just play a shorter song, I think. Not that I have anything to show.
I wonder if fine is I'm fine.
I'm never fine.
I'm never fine.
I am indifferent.
Alright. Yeah, thanks. Such a long comment. Clearly, fucking, what do you call it? Scam.
Are you sure? I mean, I guess. Wait. I got it the first time. Wait. Fine. Wait. Fine. Wait. Fine. Fine. Wait. Fine. Wait. Fine.
I'm getting like this weird idea like that it's like there's like some like nerdy guy that's in the recording studio and he's like, all right, take one. Okay. And then they're like doing their singing, like these guys have come in from like, they usually walk around in the forest and stuff and they've come in and they're like, we just want to record this for whatever, and then we're going to go back to living in the forest or whatever. So, you know, get it? Because if you don't get it good on this first time, we're not coming back to it again. And he's like, okay, fine, yep, I got it. I mean, I guess that works. All right, okay, fine, yep, it's good. While they're like recording it in the studio kind of thing. It's interesting, and it's also like very vibey, and I do like how before I mentioned to someone if I hear these like didgeridoo sounds that I would like to hear like words with it that kind of make sense with it, and this like kind of whatever language this is, whether it's an actual language or not, actually like seemed good with it, and it seemed to be like very natural. So yeah, I can appreciate that. It is slow and droning, which is why I would put it more as a vibe rather than sort of other genres, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we've heard this particular sound before, but I think it's still unique. I think until it ends up on the homepage, it's gonna still be unique for me, because we need to get that sound out there. And having the words come out with the didgeridoo at the same time, whether intentional or not, was really, really interesting. I really like that bit.
Yeah.
I guess it does drone around about the 1:30, 1.5 minute mark. And it sounds like you might have known that. I feel like there might have been some pushback by the model. You were trying to do something else and it just wouldn't get there, so you just added the voice in it. It would have been nice if you could have found some way for the person talking to interject in the middle of the verse to make it a bit more comedic as well. I think that would have made it 10 times better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, who's it gonna be?
No one will know. There's no way of knowing.
Who's it gonna be?
Let me be your Lucifer. Oh.
Oh, is this going to be edging as well? Are you going to edge this?
Yeah, he does that. You do that. Son of a gun.
You were carved from quiet things, told to hold the ache you bring. You never begged to be believed. You just stayed
Okay.
while others leave. Make me your forever, let me be your lucid dream. Replace your morning star, it's not as dark as it seems. Let me be what you dream in me. I know it's killing you, because it's killing me. Let me be your Lucifer, if it helps you sleep.
Actually, it's another book.
Across the floor, a name they feared, but I adore. No flame, no fall, no shattered grace, just a shadow I could trace. Make me your forever, let me be your lucid dream. Replace your morning star, it's not as dark as it seems. Let me be what you dream in me. I know it's killing you, because it's killing me. Let me be your Lucifer, if it helps you sleep. I never came to cleanse you, only to see you truly. I don't need your redemption, I just want you fully. Make me your forever, let me be your lucid dream. Replace your morning star, it's not as dark as it seems. Let it be what you dream in me. I know it's killing you, because it's killing me. Let me be your Lucifer, if it helps you sleep.
I didn't even see a misspell. Is there a misspell?
Huh?
Anyway, yeah, I liked it. My only negative is this part, I think. No flame, no fall, no shattered grace, just a shadow I could trace. Seems to follow that same pattern sort of thing. So that was a bit like subpar, I guess, for me, in my opinion, again. And the way that this was, it felt a little unstructured-ish, like the way that she said fully as well. Like it was a little, not unstructured, I would say disjointed, I think is the feeling. That section and the other part. But other than that, all of it was really good. I really especially loved this entire section. These are the best words put together that I've seen in a minute. So I really love that. And everything else. Like I love the way it sounded. it's following the same vibe of stuff that I'm like sort of been doing lately. Yeah, I can definitely appreciate this one. Thanks for that. Let me listen to it. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also vibe with the lyrics, but I think I'm biased towards the if you want me to be the enemy, I will be that kind of style song. And it's just because I resonate personally with those. I'd rather be the enemy if it distracts them from something much worse. And yeah, so the concept is great. I don't see many. It always seems to be that I'm upset because you left me, or I love you so much. There's no like in between. So this is a really nice change. Degradation. Why V4? Every time. I guess that couldn't be helped. But if it wasn't there, it would be pretty good. It feels fully formed. It has some nice lyrics. It'd be pretty awesome. The two things I did notice though, as soon as the song started playing, I was like, "It's too late to apologize." Those first two chords, I've heard so many times. And then before the vocals came in, for some reason, all I could think of was funeral homes or life insurance.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard that on a funeral home or a life insurance ad, but that's exactly what I thought. Which I don't know whether that's a bad thing or not.
Here at Funeral Homes, Funeral Insurance, we want to keep you and your family safe and happy.
The first couple of chords at the very beginning, and just imagine.
Here at Funeral Service, we do funerals. For you and your loved ones, please contact 1-800-FUNERAL SERVICE.
Or maybe even a bank ad.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Bank with us. We keep your
money safe. It's probably only because I pick up patterns a lot.
Yeah.
People probably wouldn't even notice that.
That is funny though. It's great. Yeah, let me be your Lucifer morning fucking live insurance.
Lyrics are top notch. Lyrics are top notch. Good work on that.
That's funny. All right, so have you got a song for me to play of yours?
Yeah, I didn't really have too many fails left, and there's nothing new, so I was like, I'll post the first and pretty much only Vocaloid song I would make. Because I made like a set of 3 songs. One that was original Japanese, then a scary English version, and then the French version.
Or girl, little
about
girl.
Drowning in soup.
I always call boys and girls boys. You're all my boys. You're all my dudes. Look at this little
little lady.
Little lady.
So it's probably not going to be good, but
and
I won't ever make Vocaloid again in general because I'm not good at it.
Yeah, you suck.
I do. Yes.
All right, let's give it a go.
No.
Not today, but it'll probably
because
be
you were played last stream.
Yeah, so you'll probably be played next stream. If you notice, we've changed a few things, so in the order of fairness and whatnot.
Really heartfelt lyrics.
Yeah, don't do it till Sunday or whatever, because Saturday is Purge Day. Or maybe Friday afternoon after stream is purge? I don't know.
No, I don't want to leave 3 days.
So Saturday's purge day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send to add everyone or out here when it's ready for submissions again.
Je suis déprimée.
If this video clip right had like I mean if this song, I Don't Have a Brain, if it had like a video clip, I would just imagine this bowl like in a microwave with the chick in it and the thing, and she's just spinning in the microwave the whole time.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Alright, so my one, there is some concerns I have with mine, but I mean, it is what it is. And I don't like it as much as the other song that I made with the cello. It didn't come out as well as I had wanted it. Like, it's come out the way I want it, right? But it's, it took a while to do, and, there were some issues because like it kept trying to build and it kept trying to scream all the time. So this is where I got it to a point that I'm okay with it, but I would like the sound and stuff to be like equalized on it. But yeah, you guys can tell me what you think on it after or whatever, if it's your thing or if it's not. It is what it is.
Arched my neck, the rain is loud, murmurs in my head, deafening my mind. Weary I become, though my eyes would never show. Every little thing I have to let go.
Don't forget to pin it to your profile.
I don't know how to do that.
Click the 3 dots and go pin to profile.
Oh,
Probably in the share section.
yeah.
Visibility and permissions. Bottom checkbox. Yeah.
Oh, that's foreign to me.
You've had P7000 the whole time.
So these are my lyrics through Suno and editing heavy with AI stuff. Because I could not reach these notes, there's no way, so I just wrote my lyrics and put the stuff to it.
I let you in. Told myself never again. These wounded souls to heal my heart. Broken up when it all falls apart. What possessed me to let evil in?
Thank you for that, by the way.
I know that it's too late. Close the door and close the gate with nothing left to lose. If I had to choose, I'd do it all again. I call bloody murder. Restless in the whispered dances in the dark, flickered lights that leave a mark. Nothing's fair in love and war. Spread our love across these floors, these fleeting moments, the nevermore. My feet still do tremble outside your doors. I call bloody murder. Restless in the streets, I call bloody murder. The thunder scars as it echoes in. Bloody
Yeah, hopefully it can be fixed later on.
Yeah, like I feel like it does a disservice, right, when you're writing your lyrics and then you want your song to sound exactly how you want it, and you're like, okay, great, I've got the structure down, but the
exactly.
quality of the audio is like, like,
Yeah,
you just want
real
those
painful.
clean, crisp fucking audio, but sometimes it doesn't do that. So life.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I should embarrass myself and show what my actual sound sounds like what my actual voice when I sing sounds like.
Show you into that?
Yeah. Let's do the rap.
Well, that's not singing, that's rapping.
Yeah, no, okay, I will do the singing. It was this one, I think.
Shut up!
Shut up!
I didn't even know I was in there.
I'm trying to find out what's wrong with your head. You're going crazy, and I'm left here instead.
Terrible, I love
You're
it.
insane, fucked up my brain, and now I'm thinking, what are you doing?
And this was like ad-libbing. I had no lyrics. I was just singing this as I was like watching Jordan do some shit.
You were always walking away from me.
Because he was walking away from me. That's why I said walking away.
Like you thought that you could.
Funny.
You gone done fucked up. Texting on your phone
It's pretty
like
bad.
who cares? You never did, boy. What's wrong with you? Why you gone done fucked up like that?
You gone done
Fucked
fucked
with
up.
my head, yeah, you did. You're on that pussy shit now. When I'm like, oh
Pussy
my.
shit now.
How'd
That's
you
terrible.
gone do that?
Ouch.
Fucked up the game. The game that we played.
Yeah.
Now you're
Sulu's entire training was on there.
alone.
Bruh.
I've seen you before.
That pussy
You're
shit.
nothing like you were. Now I'm alone too, and I'm just here singing my soul out and hoping you hear.
Honestly, it's not as good as, and I say this sort of sarcastically because this is stupid, but this song I did a while back, again, looking for the anime girl. Where you at, anime girl? 10 million years later. There we go.
Oh no.
I don't quote to remember your name. Swallow my pride, remember the game. Hundreds of dollars, I'm fronting the fame. I never said I was as tough as I claim. Sometimes I aim to just say the same, but fuck it, I feel like I'm going insane. Do what I want, I never lay blame. You do it, I fucking remember my name.
Bitch.
Bitch. Yeah. expensive. These hoes be expensive. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just in touch with my senses. I'm that little independent, one directed, stand attention, great suspension, well intended, quite impressive and progressive, not obsessive, bitch.
I like that I said suspension like I'm a car. So dumb. Anyway, if that's at all interesting, which I doubt it, you can check it out on my channel. And you can as well follow other people's songs, check the playlists, and if something that you heard today was good and you loved it, pay attention to it, give it a like, listen, let them know what you thought, and as always, take care and shit in Jordan's pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit in my pants. I love it.
I love it. He loves it.
I love it.
That's fucking weird.
Mm.
All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you on Monday. All right.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda